I am a constantly cold girly. I am always cold. Plus 25, I'm cold. However, fall fashion is my favorite. So I'm very excited for this video because it's an outfit that I've wanted for a very long time. You know, those cute little mini circle skirts with the tight knit mock neck turtleneck long sleeve top. That's what we're making today. I'm making a circle skirt that is named after me. It's the Julie skirt. And I'm like, heck yes, I gotta make that because it has my name in it. I found a few that have my name in it. You better believe I'm gonna be making them all, but that's further down the line. That's not today. I got this gorgeous fabric from my mom. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it so much. I think it's just absolutely stunning. And I should be able to get a skirt on it. I'm hoping. Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight, you guys. But I'm going to be making a mock-up out of this fabric because I have a top that will go perfectly with a cute little mini skirt in this fabric. It's so cute. As always, everything will be linked down in the description. And for the bodysuit, I'm gonna be doing a pattern for pirates, the Bacall bodysuit, named after someone named Lauren Bacall. But I'm also, I live under a rock, so I don't know who that is, but we're making it, and I'm excited. I want the olive green to have the bishop sleeves, and I want the dark blue to have the straight sleeves, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough olive green for bishop sleeves, but it'll fall better.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice.
This is the color that I have to work with. I can't imagine that the construction of the garment is just too complicated. Okay, I cut some heavy interfacing for my waistband. It's not sewn in, it's not iron-on interfacing, it's sewn interfacing. Blech. It is not iron-on interfacing, it is sewn interfacing. But that's all I really have at the moment. I gotta get some more. It's on my list. But it looks like we're gonna do the waistband with a hook and eye closure, where the skirt is actually gonna be a zipper. I am putting a seam up the back just because my fabric for the other skirt isn't going to fit both on fold. So I wanna see how it's going to look if I have to. Oh, I forgot to put in a seam allowance, didn't I? Oops. Oopsies, my bad. Remember seam allowance next time. My brain just seems to be getting worse and worse, you guys. Are you guys feeling that way too? It's just me. Where like things are slipping. Am I just getting old? Kate and I always quote each other. You know that, Freaky Friday, where with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan? And she's like, I'm old! I'm like the crypt keeper! We quote that to each other all the time. I'm old! Oh, I'm like the crypt keeper! And it has never felt so accurate. I didn't mark the center, but I can tell that it's here just based on how the rest of the skirt falls. No, it's gonna have to be on the left side. That's this side. So we're gonna have to mark for our zipper. I have the side seam on the right side pinned, and now I'm just gonna sew it, and then we're gonna iron it, and then we'll sew the side with the zipper. So this is fun. I have currently forgotten how to put in a zipper. That just happens. Fibro brain fog is like, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely insane, the things that I forget on a day-to-day basis, and I'm just like, I've done this so many times before, and I just have no idea how I do it. So I'm trying something new where you baste in the zipper, and then you sew it in, and we'll see how that works.
Hard to get to know me, the better than the lies.
You know, people say that trick works, but I don't like it at all. I miss some of the seam here, like it just, so I'm gonna try and do it the way I usually do it. I also don't like the seam being on the outside of a zipper. I just think that's not the nicest. I think it sort of ruins the fluidity of stuff. So I'm just gonna sew it down, sew it back up. I think that's how I do it. I think that's how I usually do it. In case you were wondering, this is exactly why I started posting videos on YouTube in the first place, because if I didn't, I wouldn't remember a thing I did. So it's helpful. That's why I post everything, even the boring stuff. Keep basting the zipper in because this fabric is heck to put a zipper in. It's all bubbly on one side. It's this on the other, but it's all bubbly on one side. So now I have to seam rip that side and try again. This is the skirt put together without the waistband. It's actually really cute. I've never had so much trouble with the zipper. I don't know what happened. It was ridiculous, but now we can sew the waistband on. I'm going to iron the interfacing in half with the waistband. There are barely any instructions with this, by the way. There's like some diagrams and some instructions, but like I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. I even look at instructions. I'm at that point. I'm putting this together with no instructions. Let's do it. I checked on the instructions on the waistband.
What, did they not go well?
And they're doing it exactly how my red wrap dress did it, where we're gonna sew the ends in and then turn it. And then stitch it across like a top stitch. Okay, so I gotta iron some stuff. I have my waistband and the interfacing ironed together. This is gonna be a lesson in patience, because now what I'm gonna have to do is sew the waistband on the front like this, and sew it all the way around, faces together with the interfacing in, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew what I have to do is fold it like this and then sew the edges down around the bottom, and then flip it all and then top stitch the bottom. So let's just start with step 1, where we're gonna sew this around the top. The waistband doesn't super match up well with the skirt, but I made it work and it looks fine. I did want to mention though that this pattern, when you purchase it and print it out, it does say on the second page that it's a Taylor Nova pattern, and if you don't know what that is a website where you can custom make patterns, so you can like choose stuff and then make the pattern and it makes it all for you. And then you just have to pay a fee of some sort to acquire the pattern. So it looks like that they're making patterns in this website that makes these patterns, and then they're taking the pattern and reselling it. And I'm not sure the legality of that. I'm not sure of any of that. All I know is that this is probably not a pattern that has been tested. So I'm just gonna fold it in the edges like this and sew it up here. There, and then like this. So I'm gonna do it to the other side. Oh, shoot. I should have folded this in and done it this way. Darn. My bad. I should have folded in this seam allowance in and sewn this way, but I didn't. So I might have to take that other one out. We'll see. No, that should be okay if I just fold it in like that and then just fold in the rest of it. The interfacing will be showing on the inside, but I'm not super worried about that. All right, let's top stitch this baby down.
No way I'd let you slip by.
Okay, there's the top stitch. This waistband was I don't know. It worked out. It's fine. Is it great? No. I sewed a bit of the skirt here, but I just wanted to make sure it was gonna fit. And this is just a cute little mock-up skirt anyway. I'm not too worried about how nice it is, but I'll definitely have to make sure that I'm taking my time with the other skirt. I might not use interfacing on the waistband, considering that it is a stretchy fabric, and I think that that's where we went wrong here. It doesn't say that it was for stretchy, but the waistband is just a little strange. So I'm gonna try it on and I'm gonna make sure it fits. And then yeah, we'll move on to the other skirt. I'm very excited. I am gonna stay tape the zipper to avoid the bunching that I had on my mesh dress. So that's something that I'm gonna do for the next one. But first let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So here it is. I still haven't put in a hook and eye, and I didn't hem it because I had no thread that actually matches this color. But yeah, I just wanted to check the cut and the fit, and I think that it is stinking adorable. I'm not totally happy with the seam, but I don't know what my other option is. So I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up and have a seam down the back. I hope it translates well into the stretchy fabric. I remembered to put in seam allowance this time, so I have a seam allowance, and I'm going to be using the same thread here that I was using before, just because I don't have a lot left of my olive and I can't get any more right now. So I'm going to use this on the inside, and I'm going to save that for hem and waistband stuff. So let's sew this seam together, this back seam. I love this fabric, it's so soft. I have literally no idea where my mom got it. Probably Knit Pop, because that seems to be where we get everything that is double brushed poly. Okay, I got the seam up the back, and now what I'm going to do, I love this fabric. Isn't it pretty? It's really hard to see how blue the blue is. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous with the olive green and all of these like pinky colors that are in here as well. All of these beautiful colors. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Now I'm going to sew the front of the skirt on, which looks just as cute. It definitely seems to be falling nicer than the other one did, so we'll have to see how that carries on. I will put the zipper on right this time, just for funsies. I'm trying to also match up all of the stripes where I can, so that there's not like a weird seam difference. Okay, I got them all ironed. I like how this sort of joined up together. I think that looks really cool. So now I just have to mark the zipper on both sides. And then I'm gonna have to stay tape the zipper pieces. So I'm just gonna mark them with a clip, because I'm gonna stay tape them just past the zipper point. Never stay taped the zipper before, but I hear that it's what you should be doing. I've definitely not been doing that. Okay, let's iron some stay tape. This is the stay tape I have. I ordered it in a giant roll from Sewing Supply Depot in Toronto, and you can buy them in a giant roll, and it came. I will have stay tape for the rest of my life. I am almost completely sure. Like 98% sure. Okay, I got the stay tape in. Fits, it's stay tape. Awesome. Now I'm just gonna sew up to the zipper on the skirt side. Okay, got it sewn up there. Next is the zipper. No, I lied. I need to sew it up just a little bit more. It's a little longer than the zipper, so I'm gonna sew it to here. Just meet at the end here. Now the zipper. If you're wondering where I get my zippers, it is also at Sewing Supply Depot. They have like every color you could imagine. I live in Canada. I can't just go over to the nearest fabric store and get anything I want. We don't do that up here, apparently. We're quilting people, and it is a damn shame. So I have to order everything online. Sometimes that means ordering from places that I do not want to. There, this zipper went in much nicer. It looks really nice. I'm very happy about it. Next is adding the waistband. I'm gonna go without interfacing. I don't have any nice interfacing. I don't have any nice iron interfacing, and because it's stretchy anyway, I'm just gonna, it's a small enough waistband that it should be fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew onto the back first. I'm gonna sew it onto the back here, and then that way when I flip it over and I sew it, I'm top stitching so I can see exactly where I'm stitching that line, so I can make it nice and neat and seamless as possible. The waistband is on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it over. So now the waistband's sewn on the back, and we've got this kick up here. So I'm gonna make sure that this is folded in, and then I'm gonna make sure that this little end is folded in, and then I'm going to put them face to face like this with the ends folded in, and I'm just gonna sew this, and then when we flip it out, it'll be a beautiful, perfect side of a seam. So I'm going to do the ends first because they're gonna be the hardest to keep in. So, and there, it goes like this. And then when we sew this on, it'll cover this seam down here like this, and then we'll have a beautiful top stitched waistband, theoretically. Yeah, at how cute it looks. Oh, I think it's so cute. I'm not gonna hem it or put the hook and eye in, just because I don't have a lot of this fabric, thread left, and I'm nervous about running out of it. So it'll have to stay like this for now, and then when I get the finishing stuff, we'll put them in. But it looks so cute. The seam in the back even looks really nice. Yeah, it's so cute. So next is making the first bodysuit, which we are going to be making out of green, and hopefully with the sleeve, the bishop sleeve option. So we'll have to see how we can fit everything on. But that's the next step. I have big sleeves cut in the. I have the big sleeves cut in the olive. Now I just need to cut the cuffs and the bodysuit. I don't have a lot of fabric to work with, so to say that I am minorly stressing would be a bit of an understatement.
No way I'd let you say bye.
Now for the blue pieces.
You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay.
Okay, I have the skirt and this blue top done. I lost audio for all the clips previous to this one, so I'm just going to catch up. The bodysuit did not work, so I just cut it into a little crop top, both of them. This skirt is way too big. I should have sized down with the stretch knit. Duh, that makes sense. My bad. I'm going to, I think, take out the zipper, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew both sides in like this, because it's stretchy enough that it's just going to fit over my hips anyway. For the green bodysuit, I accidentally sewed the neckband on backwards, so the front is the back and the back is the front. So I'm gonna have to take it off and redo that, but I did the same with this one. I know one day I'm gonna try bodysuits again, and next time I hope I remember to lengthen the body, because that just, I used to have to order in custom bodysuits when I danced, because my torso, my mantis-like torso, is so long that it just, things don't fit me properly. I've got these short little legs and this really long torso. So I'm going to fix these few things, and then you will see it in the wrap-up shots. I probably won't do a wrap-up. I think this will be the wrap-up video for it, just because there's not much else to say. I think this skirt is adorable. I think the top is adorable. I love it styled with these like thigh-high socks, and oh, I think it's so cute. So I'm excited to wear it, but yeah, those were the things that didn't work. And those were the things that worked out well. So if you want a cute little mini circle skirt, this is great. Just size down if you are using it. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me, but better than the lies. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by.
I keep on falling.